Greetings adventurers, today I would like to share some of my recent thoughts regarding the current state of Lost Ark. As we are getting the new Legion raid Valtan May, we are finally reaching the core PvE content of this game. However, there are still issues that could potentially bring everything into a disaster if no actions are done by the developer. First is the honing success rate. The entry item level to Valtan normal is 1415, but reaching 1370 on your first character is already making your honing experience miserable unless you want to bet your luck all at once on this game. I have tried to do several honing trials during the ARK Grand Prix Uni event as well as the Event Guardian raid. However, after spending about 10,000 gold I paused myself at 1355 and decided to wait even though I still have got some materials and gold left over. This gear outlet has consumed my past months of materials as a free-to-player. If you are a big whale you may not even care about this, but for most of the free-to-players, I believe they do. I am aware that most people would agree that the Legion raid content is what will bring a lot of the new players as well as keep the old players. But what if players cannot even make it to the 1415 item level? What if most of them quit the game even before they could even reach the core content? I would much like to see a honing rate buff to item level 1370 and below to be introduced. It does not have to be 100% guaranteed since we are not that far as KR or RU servers. We can give a general buff just like the Express event, say 20% bonus honing success chance for all item level below 1370 and maybe a skip of the level as well. Moreover, will you really believe that most players will be able to beat Valtan at the threshold item level at 1415? I hardly think so, and so therefore more players could rage quit the game after failing too many trials and wasted their precious time spared after working the whole week. Not to mention the matchmaking system could get you newbies as well as trolls. Or even further, the NA, matchmaking, kick W. Now moving on to the botting problem. Some actions were done such as reducing the amount of gold in the early game main quests as well as banning VPNs. However, bots will always find a way to go around it. It is true that I have seen much fewer or hardly any bots raiding the Chaos Gates in the past week, but I start to see more bots farming the higher tier main quests and making their way to farm gold from higher tier content. We see the Steam charts. Indeed, the number is going down since launch. Even if we see some bounce backs, we cannot even tell if these are real players. There is no way we can know from merely staring at these charts, but based on my observations with my naked eyes, I could feel that my server has gone much less populated, by real players of course not counting the bots, because there are much fewer people in Chaos Gates. I even found it difficult to find anyone running different rarities of maps no matter on weekdays or weekends, therefore I would have to wait. I don't know what the dev team will have to do about this, but some actions need to be taken. These are just my thoughts and opinions. Feel free to have yours and share them with us. If you beg any differ then you must be right XD. Here are some survey questions. Should they buff the honing rate, and do you think they should release content faster such as skins, raids, classes, etc.? Leave a comment down below. Thank you for watching, have a good one, see you next.